Appreciate the help, but guys that need to be out here need to be out here. All right. Grid for this one, Richard on the 1, Lance on the 2, Bryson on the 3, Chris on the 4, Bart on the 5, Carl on the 6.
He's on the 7.5.
All right. It looks like we have a grid with Carl taking up the 8 instead of the 6. That'll work. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. This one's going to go on the tone. Oh, a little bit of a bump on the start there. Looks like Bart and Chris seem to got together there. Oh, trouble in the middle, or not middle, sweepers. Richard tags aboard. Bryson out to a healthy lead now, going around the off-camber. He's got about a second over. Looks like Chris Neighbor in second. Bart in third. It is Lance in fourth. Richard and Carl touch. That'll be Carl to fifth, Richard to sixth. So now, Chris Neighbor out front. Bryson runs into trouble. That lap puts him back to fifth. Chris, Lance, Bart, Carl, Bryson, Richard, your running order as they cross the line. Bryson makes a move on the inside of Carl on carousel. Now he's looking at Bart. Oh, gets it a little wrong. Loses the momentum. Carl on him. Carl tries to go the inside. They catch. Carl will take back the position. Carl up to fourth. They're all together there. Carl, Bryson, and Richard banging doors. Yeah, so far, very little contact has resulted in any flipping. Oh, but that's a pile up right there. I shouldn't have said it. I am very impressed with the close racing, though. Being able to put one wheel inside and make a move, that's good. Right now, Chris Neighbor, 4.4 seconds ahead of the field. Then it is Bart in second. Bart defending from Bryson. Oh, Bryson gets it. Bryson will take it before the driver's stand table. Looks like Bart's lost a little bit of momentum there. Now Richard on the back of him. Watch the sweeper, watch the sweeper. Carl having a little bit of trouble down there. Bryson looking to close the gap. Here it is. Bart in third, Richard in fourth. Make that Richard in fifth as Lance goes for fourth as Richard makes a mistake. Silver Buggy is your leader. Silver Buggy is your leader. Oh, trouble for Chris Neighbor and Carl. Bryson slowly reeling him in. It's going to be 2.3 this lap. Oh, Chris rolls it. Bryson's going to be right there. That is a battle for the lead coming over the driver's stand table. Through the switchbacks. Past the tree. That tabletop's now tree. Hey, it's a battle for the lead. Whole lap around, no more than about 2/10 apart. As they come across the line, it's a 10th and a 600th. Oh, they're getting at it. Bryson takes the lead. Chris into second. I didn't see how that one happened. Oh, careful, careful. That is going to be Lance up to third, Bart up to fourth, down to fourth as they catch a wreck. Then is Richard and Carl. Everybody's still on the lead lap. 3 minutes and 20 seconds into this one. And right now, all 6 drivers on track would place in the top 7 in qualifying. So we're all on one lap, and it's a fast lap. What? I don't know what I'm doing. $1:15 to go, 1:15 to go. It is Bryson out front. Now got around Richard. Richard 1 lap down from the lead. Bryson, Chris, Lance, Bart, Carl, Richard, your running order with 1 to go. Bryson has pulled a 7.5 second lead over Chris, but then from there, it is less than a second for most of the field.
45 seconds.
Oh, Bart has trouble in the middle. That is going to put him down to 6th. Carl and Richard around. Bryson has worked his way past Carl, Richard, and Bart. Now with a pretty clean track ahead of
30
him.
seconds
Chris
left.
and Lance are battling for position, going through the sweeper. They're about 7/10 apart. Fastest lap of the race is Bryson. Last time round with a 12.40.
15 seconds left.
Chris and Lance gap steady between those two. Carl, Richard, and Bart coming across the line now. Carl and Richard 0.7 apart. Bart had a little bit of a slow lap, puts him a little bit back. Time has expired. Next time you cross the line, you are done.
Carl Holland done with
Carl,
a 22
Richard,
lap 502.4
Bart,
result.
Chris, and
Richard Schwartz
Lance.
done with a 22 lap 503.4
Bryson with the victory lap. Last
result.
lap was fastest lap of the race,
Bart
12.2.
Alvarado
Does he
done with
beat
a
it?
22 lap 507.4
As a 12.5. Bryson takes it with a 24, 5, 11.8. Chris with a 23, 5.07. Lance with a 23, 5.08. Carl with 22, 5.02. Richard with 22, 5.03. Bart with 22, 5.07.
Result.
Good
All
race.
drivers are finished. Up next, race number 7.